Welcome to the Idaho Business Podcast, the only Idaho podcast focused on providing profits for Idaho people. If you love our state and love small business, you are in the right place. We interview local legends, learn business, and have way too much fun doing it. You're listening to the Idaho Business Podcast with your friend, host, and all-around great guy and owner of New Clean Commercial Cleaning, Spencer Ward.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Idaho Business Podcast. We're excited to be here again today. As always, we're sponsored by Health West, a great medical partner here in Idaho for all your health and medical needs. Give them a holler. Give them a Google. You can find them pretty much in most communities throughout Idaho, I believe. They are just fantastic. We're also sponsored by one of my companies, New Clean Commercial Cleaning. And if you guys need any janitorial solution needs, give us a holler. And 208-254-7070. If you tell us that you heard about us on the podcast, we'll give you either a sterilization spray for free, or we'll come up with something else for fun. Or maybe we'll just surprise you with a box of cookies, crumble cookies, when we come to your location to say, hey, what's up? No pressure. We're pretty easy going. Anyways, today, I listened to other podcasts, like I've said many times throughout this podcast, other than my own, because I find my voice repulsive, just for myself listening to it. So hopefully you guys don't feel the same way about my voice. But I listened to Build with Rob. I listened to Ed Milet, some of these others I listen to, and I get so much from them, and they're just phenomenal men, and they're building empires, and they're doing phenomenal things. And I took one from Rob, with Build from Rob, just about creating the reality that you want. I was thinking about that through the weekend. I had a long time to think about it because I did a road trip with the family. Went over to Jackson Hole, went over to Casper, Wyoming to visit my brother. My wife rented an RV. I thought it was going to be a living hell. It turned out to be a decent experience. So if you want to ever find out what you can handle as a man and as a father, put your whole family in an RV together for 4 whole days straight. So, but other than that, it was fun. But I digress here. We're talking about the reality that you want to build in your life. What are you trying to accomplish? What's the reality that we want to accomplish? Like I always say, you are the author of your story. Now, there's 2 different things in our lives that we can look at as business leaders, as business owners. Are we reactive or are we proactive? Being reactive, where you allow the things around you to dictate the direction of your life. You believe that there's nothing you can do about it. Acting like you are owed something by someone or everyone. Newsflash, people, you are not owed anything. Nobody owes you anything. The sooner you learn that, the better your life will be. Common phrases out of people who are reactive are, I'll never do this. I'll never accomplish that. I hate, I'll never, I can't. Come on, guys. Don't let that stuff come out of your mouth. That's defeating talk. Don't be reactive. Don't be that type of person that thinks, I'm owed something. When I used to be in commercial real estate, one of my jobs was I was dialing for dollars. Most of my mornings were spent for a couple hours a day, pretty much every day, was dialing for dollars, trying to get leads of businesses that I thought would fill some of the vacancies that we had listed for either buildings or leased spaces that were vacant. So I would do some research. I would find tenants and sectors of the business community that I thought would be great for that building, for that leased vacant space, and I would call. And I learned very quickly, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere calling the heads of the facility, heads of facilities, or the head of the real estate department of these big companies, So, for my, some coaching for my partner, and just a little bit of inspiration on my end, and just getting the gumption of saying, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I started calling the CEOs of these companies. Now, people naturally want to help you, So if you call them, and you get through to these people, obviously there's techniques to get through the gatekeepers and stuff that want to keep you away from talking to, Joe, the CEO at Plaid or whoever you're calling. You learn those techniques, but once you get on the phone with that person, you can either go two different ways. You can be the type of person that thinks that person owes you something, that, hey, I'm owed something by you for you to tell me who I need to talk to for you to give me the time of day so I can pitch this deal that I have for you. Or you can say, I'm trying to figure out who I need to talk to. Can you help me find out who I need to talk to in your organization about real estate? I've got this property I think would be fantastic for you guys possibly to relocate in the city. I just want to know, could you help me? What do you think is going to have a better likelihood of getting the help or the answer you're looking for? Is it the request of, hey, can you help me? Or is it, hey, I need your real estate, your head of real estate. I need to talk to this person because I'm entitled and I'm owed something, and I've got this great piece of property. I know it's going to work for you. No, come on, guys. Don't act that way. Don't think that someone owes you something. Don't be entitled. Anyways, let's go forward. Let's move on to a proactive individual, where you are constantly assessing and finding ways to create a better situation for yourself, to guide your reality towards the one that you most want to live in. Now, these individuals, I feel like, are saying phrases like, I will do this, I will accomplish that, I will follow through with this. They're not saying those phrases of I'll never, or I can't. They're bending reality to what they want. And that's really the success of business leaders and business owners, because you're going to be told no. You're going to be told scram. You're going to be told, go kick rocks down the road, bro, or gal. We're not interested. And if you're defeated by something like that, you're going to be in that reactive area because you're thinking, no, I can't do it. They said so. If Colonel Sanders thought, he couldn't do it at what the point that he was at, he had all the excuses to say, no, I can't do it. I'm 60 something years old. I'm living on my social security check. I'm barely living on it. I shouldn't do this. But what did he do? He started frying up some chicken, and we know where it went from there. So be that proactive individual. Find a way to bend reality to your will, and to be that positive source for people to lean on, and to help guide them out of the ruts. Because I feel like at times we all get in those ruts. I feel like those times we all get kicked in the teeth and get knocked down. But it's like Rocky says in all our favorite movies. It's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up. So it's a quick one today. I hope you got something out of it. But as always, be happy, be grateful, and go serve some others. Adios.
Congratulations on spending a couple of minutes getting a little bit smarter, having some fun, and supporting the Idaho business community. If you're feeling the love, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you are.